So there was recently an NBC interview in which the plaintiff in this case sat down and gave her side of the story. It turns out that there were inconsistencies in this interview. So Jay-Z's lawyer didn't waste any time in being able to point out those inconsistencies and asking for the judge to immediately dismiss the case. If you're like me, you probably were wondering, well, why did this interview happen in the first place? And why was she alone? Usually when you see press conferences for people who were victims of rape or sexual assault at the hands of a celebrity, because a lot of times these cases happen, but they're not publicized because, it's not involving somebody famous, right? But when it is involving somebody famous, typically you're going to have that complaining witness accompanied by their lawyer. And typically it's the lawyer that's giving the statements, right? And it's not because their client is lying, or it's not because their client is being deceptive or anything like that. It's just that the lawyer is more equipped to say what needs to be said, and they're there to speak on behalf of their clients. You're generally not going to have a victim in that situation giving a statement, and certainly not alone. So that raised some serious eyebrows, at least for me, that in and of itself. But then it turns out that she's on the spectrum, and that just further complicates the issue. So I was really surprised at the fact that she would be giving this interview alone.